Today is the last day you can enter into winning this R32 plus $3,000 cash. We have done so much to this car, so much work to it, but I actually want to ask, if you win, what's the first thing you're gonna wanna do to it? I know most of you guys are gonna say dual wing. I actually like the wingless look. Everything has been repainted that was bunky. We have a freshly painted trunk, freshly painted and fully repaired Type M side skirts, OE Type M side skirts, and a freshly painted and repaired hood. This car has had an incredible glow up and it's about to go to one of you guys. This is your very last day to enter into winning this car. If you want some RB noises in your life, today's the last day you can go to enter. You can go to 53supply.com or powerjdm.com. 3 times entries for merch, 2 times entries for car parts. I will certainly miss this thing, but it's time for one of you guys to take it home. Happy shopping and good luck. All right, guys, I'm sucking it up, and I'm finally gonna do it. I need to lower it. And where's my, oh, here it is, back here. My boys over at Parts Score hooked me up with a pretty good deal on these a few months ago, and I just have not had the cojones to just say screw it and do it. Fun fact, the AMG, the GTR version of my car is the fastest production car in the world on the Nordschleife as of like a couple months ago. It also has, fun fact, the second fastest shifting production car transmission behind the Aventador SV. Fun fact for you. But anyways, naturally, you can't get much better suspension than AMG. However, you can lower it, and it never hurts to get a little bit better spring in like a coilover style kit. This is a coilover spring kit from KW. Essentially what this does is it makes your stock struts into a coilover. Gives you adjustable ride height while using your stock struts. Let's get this boy open. Let's bust it open. Thanks to my boys at Parts Score for sending me some stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am not exactly sure how to tackle this. I know I've done a million suspension jobs in my life, but it's more of like, I don't know exactly how the AMG's suspension install works. So you're gonna be going through this with me and it might be kind of funny. You get adjustable height out of this and this and this, and so it's pretty cool. It comes with Einbauhinweis. I will have to undo the stock suspension and put the sleeves over this. I'm used to working on these cars that are Japanese. Everything tears apart super easily and half of the crap is broken already anyways. And now I'm diving into a car that's made out of entirely Alcantara and carbon fiber. So yeah, this Alcantara C-pillar or whatever, yeah, C-pillar, these gotta come off, and then the strut, the bolts are in there, the strut tower bolts are in there. I don't know how this comes out, so I might actually have to look some stuff up for a change. So this is gonna be intriguing. For once, I'm gonna have to, for one, stay clean. For two, take my time. This is how I feel. This is how I feel. Take a look. Soak it in. It's how I feel right now. You know you're working on a German car when you have to remove the intakes to modify your suspension. The fronts I have off. Had to get the sensor and 3 bolts off from up here, just like a normal suspension job. And then down here, it's just kind of sketched because it's really all very heavy suspension, and it's all held on by some like M8 bolts. So I had to remove the upper control arm, undo some of the brake line stuff, which it's not very tight right now, so it's fine. It's not gonna hurt anything. Thankfully, I didn't have to remove the sway. I've seen people do some suspension jobs with this and they've removed the sway bar, but that's always sketchy because it never preloads back correctly. And anyway, so now it's just kind of dangling, and I am going to get the fronts on. Woo! Let's go. I finally got baby girl to listen. Over-engineering is an understatement, but I got the suspension off, and I'm about to do the rear sleeves. Same deal as the front. I've just got to take all of these components off and then just re-sleeve it all. Here's a good look at everything I had to take apart. You've got to take the upper control arm off, and you got to take the, I guess this would be like the camber arm or toe arm. This would be the toe arm, I suppose, but gotta take all that apart, and it still is really hard. Now, the hardest part, actually, Mercedes techs that I talked to didn't even know how to do this. I talked to car audio installers, which is usually the people that know how to take interiors apart the best on these cars. In order to take the back apart, you gotta start with this guy right here. You pull it forward and out. And then basically there's a bunch of hex bolts keeping some other stuff together. Let me get this coilover put back together and I'll show you how much room I have to work with. Yeah, so who told me it was a good idea to buy and modify a Mercedes? Because on this car, or at least on Mercedes, I've learned that you can only work in tight spaces. I got a little friend to help out. This guy's gonna help me reach into those really tight places where I can't get my hands. Specially made for Mercedes cars. Right there, boys. Can you reach that bolt in there? Yes, yeah, tighten that, because I can't do that with human hands. No, that's not. I've got the back mostly back together. I want to keep it apart just in case I did miss something. So I'll put this back after I do a test run, but I'm hoping everything's fine. I had a few oopsies along the way. I had to rebuild 3 out of the 4 after they were on the car. So that was, this has been a definitely fun process, and I don't recommend, it's not KW's fault, it's honestly just how weird Mercedes is. All 4 corners are on the car and it looks good. It is definitely not going to be aligned by any means, but everything's tight at least. I bought freaking spacers and I was sent the wrong ones. So my friend Eli at FCP Euro is sending me out the right ones. Oh, the lift hits the ground first. Oopsies, need ramps. Oh, that's nice. These springs will settle over time, and it will probably get about a ½ inch lower, but this is as low as possible. I'm so excited for this to be done. Guys, I haven't even done the wing yet, the side skirt extensions, the spacers. Okay, moving on to the last part of this video. Jose finished up the carbon fiber bits for the car, and it's gonna be amazing. I was gonna make 2 videos out of this, but I don't know, I know nobody wants to just like watch videos of suspension stalls anymore. Like, that's so 2015. Jose finished up the carbon and it looks amazing. Dude, look at this. Look at this. We don't have the wing yet. He did the entire, can I get this to shine? He did the entire front splitter, dude. That's impressive. That's like really, that's genuinely impressive. He's got the side skirts as well. The side skirts look incredible. It's a really easy install. I actually have this on this lift right now because I was doing an alignment. Oh yeah, and also big thanks to my friend Eli, Ignition Tube, over at FCP Euro for hooking us up with the correct spacers this time. We have 15 mil spacers all the way around. Look how wide this thing is now. I'll show you after everything's on, but like it made it look so much better. I will actually be able to tolerate stock wheels now until my real wheels are made for the GT. Well, I gotta stop saying that. We got an alignment done. I'm also working on my Lexus, guys. Pain in the ass, don't like you. But this should be pretty simple. All I have to do is just bolt it up now. That's literally it. Woo, look at that, baby. That ain't coming off. Woo! I want to see it like on the ground. So let's do the side skirts and get this baby on the ground. Oh, Oh, let's go. See, the thing that I was gonna be really picky about was the skirts go out as far as this little thing did, and these jutted out further than the wheels did. Your wheels should always be the widest focal point of your car. Your wheels should always line up with or be a little slightly wider than whatever the widest point of your car is. It just be like that. Wanna know the secret to like making a car look good? Well, let me see. Like right here, not too wide, but it's the widest part of the car. Not too stance, but with the BN kit, it's gotta be wide. Wide, yes sir. GTR bumper, Type M skirts, wheels are wider. So, you wanna make a good looking car? Make sure your wheels don't have bad fitment, just cause I said that, but like, it's a true thing. Oh yeah. Oh, tell me why that looks so much better. I did the same thing with my R35, but the accent skirts, that's a key. It gives this contrast on the side of the body, and the fact that it goes right along with exact body lines gives a little shade, and also it's carbon, so like it just kind of grounds the car a little bit. It's beautiful. I love building cars, guys. It's just, everything's so methodical. God, I hope I don't, am I gonna be able to get off of this thing without destroying my skirts? All right, just make sure I don't obliterate my side skirts, please.
All right, I got you. Stop. No. You'll hit him hard.
All right, great.
All right, take two. Stop. That's gonna be so close. I can't tell if you're like passing the point or...
Wow, that is low.
Yeah. Okay, so what if you have, I see some blocks underneath there. What if you extend it so you don't drop? And then I think you'll be okay.
Why you got wood?
He's not touching yet. I think this will do it. Good. You're good. Yep. She's looking fine.
Skirt extensions, the front lip, the spacers, and the suspension, like, this car has come a long way in just one video. Wow. Just imagine what it'll look like with a wing on it. Damn. So I'm scheduled a few weeks out for the wrap. And guys, keep in mind, on cars like this, slammed and lowered isn't always like to do with wheel gap. A lot of times these supercars are designed where their arches, the wheel well arches, actually just naturally let the car be lower to the ground. Obviously it's not slammed because I have probably a good 4 inches or so, maybe 3 on the front, but that looks so killer. Man, this lens isn't doing it justice. Oh, it looks so good, dude. Oh my God, that looks amazing. This is one of the best like looking in-person cars ever. I mean, seriously, these cars look so great. I'm excited because like the car's been bland in stock for too long. It needed some help. Doing this front end conversion to the GTR type has done so much for the car, along with the skirts and like the splitter, like making the car appear lower with the suspension, making it lower. The wing is up right now, but I'm gonna have not a GT wing, but it'll be like a GTR style wing that'll still go up and down. It's gonna look mint. Jose is still painting that, but we're good. Man, not a fan of wheel spacers, but just a little bit of 15 mil, a little bit of space, did a ton for this car. And let's not forget the steering wheel that we added from Ask Carbon. I haven't actually driven the car since. Should probably be wearing gloves because it's Alcantara, but I don't really care. This is, oh yeah, it still works. I gotta make sure my suspension install job went okay, so we're gonna take it up to speed. Oh, it thinks the ground is okay. I think my alignment's off a little bit, but so far, car rides much stiffer. The nice thing about these KWs is I kept the factory damping adjustment, so I still have suspension modes. I still have comfort suspension I can drive in, so that's a win right there. Yes, sir, dude. I miss driving this thing. Just wait till she's wrapped. We're gonna have a really nice color for it, and it's gonna look killer. This is gonna be a good car while it's still stock body. Love. Ooh, I gotta glue that on. After all this work, all of the factory, everything actually still works. Paddle shifters and stuff, also with the steering wheel, like all the factory buttons. But even my parking sensors and stuff, even though my car is low and it thinks that when I'm on kind of a slope, it thinks there's something in front of me. So hopefully it never freaks out and like thinks that I need to brake when I'm going 80 or something like that. But this booty is finally done until we get it wrapped. And then I've got, also, keep saying it, but I have wheels being made and I'm gonna keep it at that. If you guys follow my Instagram, you probably know what I'm talking about. Guys, it's about that time. I'm about to do my final adjustments on the R32 before it goes to one of you guys. The giveaway does end tonight actually. So if you have thought like, man, like I want to enter, it is your last day. We do have a limited supply of stuff, but we do have a bunch of shift knobs left in stock, and those, you get like 300 entries for one shift knob. So, or you can just get 3 entries by spending $1 on some, which I don't think there is $1 of anything. But, or if you need oil or car parts, you want to look for a wing, wheels, or something on Power JDM, you get 2 entries there as well. It is your last day, but I'm kind of excited because this R32 has been so much more work, only because I want you guys to have the most perfect car possible. I would not have put this much effort if it was my own car. I'm about to get it moved onto the 4-post. I'm gonna do a couple bleeds and make sure everything is absolutely perfect, put the interior and stuff back together. Again, the car is completely finished. It's painted, you got a trunk. Jose actually repaired the side skirts, dude. Fully repaired the side skirts and painted the hood. And I won't be doing another giveaway for a little bit because I really am itching to just finally work on my own cars again. This was definitely something that I'm happy to have done, but I have a lot on my plate and I am ready. I'm like hungry to get my cars running again. I've been working on this behind the scenes. I think I've worked until midnight for the past 3 or 4 nights, whether it's editing or just working in here getting stuff done. And I'm also gonna finally do the turbo upgrade on this. We're gonna start the RB25 build on that. We got some more content with Jaren's car. And should I tell you guys? I'm doing something behind the scenes coming up. So, from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys, and I wanna thank you for your support, honestly. I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys here. It's weird to say because like you don't really hear YouTubers be super vulnerable like this. I've been kind of depressed the last couple months because like I have kind of put myself into a situation to where I have a lot of cool stuff to do. However, I have an obligation for the R32, and then I also just like have put myself into a situation to where I have all non-running cars. I haven't been stoked about the content that I've been able to make, but I'm finally gonna be back on track with that. And I just wanted, I wanted to be vulnerable with you guys. The R32 was way more on any of our plates than we all thought. Thankfully, the motor's good and the car is perfect now. But it's definitely like a breath of fresh air that I can 100% focus on my own cars. I guess as a segue into that, in life, you win and you lose. You have ups and downs. What defines you as a person is not how you handle the wins, it's how you deal with the losses. It's really easy to get first place, get onto the podium, shake the champagne, and celebrate. That takes no character, it takes no strength to do that. What takes strength is to be in last place or not on the podium, to be looking at what victory looks like and not feeling it. How you deal with that is really, in the end, what defines you as a person. I want to encourage you guys today to deal with the losses and realize that even if you're in your deepest valley, that is what is going to get you to truck on. Like that, how you deal with that is going to define your utmost character. I love you guys. Last time you'll hear me say it ends today. If you're watching it on Sunday or Monday, well, sucks for you. You guys have an amazing day. Peace. Hey, guess what? I got 2 videos for you guys to watch. It helps me out a ton if you continue to watch the videos. Also, YouTube's been weird lately, so please turn on those notifications and make sure you're still subscribed.